Hey guys, Christine here with Macardo Mom Vlogs. So for this week, I wanted to share a couple of things, actually a few things that I came across this week. Now, the first thing was, since last week, the last video that I winded up uploading, I shared with you guys that I winded up just refiling. I just started a new claim, and then I came across the fact that I would get this notice saying that I wasn't able to file until it was an actual week, and this is the notice here. Now, all week I still tried to file just to see. I don't want to lose out on the money, and being that they started this new social security number base and all this, and I just wanted to make sure that I winded up being able to file weekly. So I kept trying. One of the days that I went online, I winded up not being able to log in right away because it said that I needed this 6-digit code. Now, remember, in one of my videos, in a previous video, I had shared with you guys that they had sent me this email saying that we were gonna need to sign in with this 2-factor verification code that they were supposed to email us. Okay, so this winds up happening during this week, and then I kept checking my email because I'm waiting for this, 6-digit code, and I'm like, what? I thought they weren't gonna do this code. Now all of a sudden they're doing it? Okay, fine. So I kept checking it. It was like 2 hours. Now, in the meantime, I kept trying to figure out how to get into my dashboard without waiting for this email. And so finally I figured it out. So I want to share this with you guys just in case this winds up happening to you, so that way you know how to get out of it. If you click on that logo, this will open up, okay? So this screen will open up, and then you just click on dashboard, and it'll take you right to your dashboard so you can actually log in. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys that I came across. Okay, so then the other thing was my claim. So finally Sunday came, so at 12:20 a.m. I winded up filing this Sunday, June 21st, and I winded up filing, and then it let me file for this previous week that I just had missed, and then I said yes, and I went through the steps, and I filed for that. But then it also let me file for the other weeks, and so I winded up being able to file all the way until the 24th. So from 5/24 to June 20th, so from 5/24 to June 20th, I was able to file for those weeks, which would bring me current, up to date with the money that they owed me for this month. So let me just say this, I was able to file for all those weeks, right? Now, that's ever since I applied for the PUA. Now, according to the law, okay, we were supposed to be able to backdate our claim from the day that we last worked, okay? And so basically, if you had filed for unemployment first and then got denied, the day that you had filed for unemployment would be what you could get your retroactive from. I had winded up filing for unemployment, regular unemployment, and I got denied. So the ending of March is when I had applied for the regular unemployment. So you would think that they are supposed to pay me from the ending of March to all the way through April, right? Because I winded up getting payments for PUA when I filed, which was the beginning of May. So I would be owed the ending of March and the whole month of April, right? But I don't even know what's going on with the backdating. So I'm going to share with you guys, before I had winded up clicking that backdate, once it became available on the website that we all winded up clicking on, I had already sent them an email. So as you can see here in the request unemployment claim backdate, that is the button that we had pressed, right? And this is on the dashboard. So now as you can see, this week's new dashboard, there is no option to click request. So they actually took care of this. And in the previous video from last week, I had shared with you guys that at the town hall meeting that they had, they had said they were trying to work on getting rid of that button altogether because a lot of issues were going on with that backdate pay, and that a lot of us didn't know. We were clicking that button, but that wasn't really what backdate meant or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is just even a way for them to delay giving us the money until July 31st comes around. Like, I don't know. And to be quite honest, I don't have faith in the system. And like I said before in a previous video, I empathize with the fact that there are more of us unemployed than there are unemployment workers. I get that. But here's the problem that I still have and I just don't get. If you're gonna close down the country, all those things needed to be in place first before you close down the country. You can't do something like that, because look at what's happening. And you know, we could say, oh yeah, they care, but not really, because it's not their children that are suffering, because they're getting paid. We pay them. It's our taxpayer money that pays them. They can write whatever they want to write because they basically get a salary. So it doesn't matter if they put in 5 hours or if they put in 20 hours, you know, their salary is still going to be what it is. So here's the thing. We as taxpayers are paying them, but when we need help from them, where are they? You know what I mean? We don't even get the answers when we need them. Like, let me tell you another thing before I start ranting, okay? I'm going to share this with you now. So also when I was filing, I came across in the beginning when it says to choose your payment option, right? So basically it gives you direct deposit or debit card. And I had to, you know, think for a while, because I was like, okay, well, if I click direct deposit, then maybe I'll get my money quicker because they already have me in the system and I used to get direct deposit, right? So the fact that they said come June 16th, they were going to start sending out these debit cards. So then I was like, okay, well, if they already sent my debit card out and I'm just waiting for the postal to get here or whatever, I was like, I didn't want to mess anything up. So I wound up just clicking the debit card, okay? So if you notice where it says last updated 6/17/2020, now I didn't update this because there was no option to even click the 2. You just had debit card and that was it, and it was already clicked for you when I had refiled last week. So I said, okay, well then that means that they winded up updating. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just leave it with the debit card and you know, that's it. So I'm hoping that this gets resolved, because I don't want to have to be in limbo again and then come, you know, July 31st, that's it, we're done and we're not getting our back pay. And I don't even know how really they're going to figure all this out before July 31st. Like I said, you have over 40 million people that are unemployed. So I don't know. But let me see what else. So I covered that. Okay, and then guys, keep in mind, if you haven't checked out on the website, I will link right here, is you can see this notice right here, just basically telling you about the debit card. Now, when you log into your account, you can just scroll down to the bottom of it, and when you click there, it will tell you all about this debit card and the fees and all that. But I'll just give you a quick rundown. So there's a $2 international fee if you use the ATM. Now, I don't think most of us are probably not going to travel internationally, but if you do, there's a $2 fee there to use the ATM. Then also, there's also a $2 fee if you use card to bank transfer, okay, which probably most of us are going to do just to try to pay our bills. Like, I don't know, maybe this is a debit card. You probably could just pay your bills and just enter that debit account number, but I don't know if there's a fee for that. I don't think so. I didn't see it. But then also you have that $15 fee for a replacement card. So if you lose your card, you're paying $15 to get it replaced. Okay. And then another thing was the file status. Now I leave that for last because when I initially finally got to file, when I got to the end, it just basically gave me, you know, the summary of what to expect. And, you know, that's what it basically, like I'm showing you right now, that's what it basically says at the top, what to expect. And then it tells me that I should get paid this week. And then it says the number that you can call that nobody can get through, and the rare few that have gotten through. Wow, that's really amazing, because I haven't been able to get through, and a lot of other people say they haven't been able to get through. But as you can see, my claim status, so it says that they paid me $1,365, right? So that's what it states at the end of me claiming. So with the $795 that I claimed for the 4 weeks, which basically, to figure that out, you would just say 795 times 4, which brings the balance to $3,180. That's, to me, that's what it should have stated there. But the only thing I can think of why it doesn't state that, and it states the $1,365, is the fact that they're only paying me for this week. So I imagine I'm not going to get that whole amount on that debit card when I get the debit card. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I'm pretty sure that if they're saying $1,365, I'm just only getting paid for this week that just passed. So, and also, the number is not even correct, because according to my calculations for what they have already paid me, which they said was $585, I believe, it should have brought the balance to $1,380. But I'm thinking that it's that 2.40% deduction that they're doing. I still don't know what that's all about, but that's what I think. Okay, so that's the process there. But then if I go, when I log back in and I go to check out my claim details, then it's a little different, right? Because now, as you can see here, and this is when I just logged in, okay, today, after I did all the claim and everything. So it's different. So now you can see over here, claim benefit paid, it says $585, okay? And as you can see here, I had changed my federal tax. You can see down here the difference. Before, I had said no to have my taxes taken out. And then I changed it to yes, because, and let me give a shout out to Silva's World, because he's the one who brought this to my attention, and he's like, whoa, you don't, you know, have them take your taxes out? And I'm like, no, I didn't click that button or whatever. And according to him, like, he made that mistake 1 year, and then at the end of the year he had to wind up paying it back, and I guess it was a lot. So I wound up taking his advice, and even though a few of them I didn't have them take the taxes out, but you know what, it's whatever, as long as I fix it now. So shout out to you, thanks for that. To you guys that are deciding if you have them not taking it out and you do want them to take it out, you can always just go over here to the left side of your dashboard. All you have to do is click on the unemployment services, and you can see, you know, claim summary, file a claim, weekly claim certification, federal tax deduction, and that's what you would click on. And then it gives you the option whether you want to have them take the taxes. So it'll say yes or no. Do you want them to take the taxes out or not? And you can change that. And then also underneath that, you can see the direct deposit of your unemployment claim benefits. So like I said before, I just decided to keep it as debit card until they say otherwise. Hey, you know, now you can refile your stuff on your direct deposit. I don't even know. It's like so confusing. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying half the times, because I can't even believe what's even going on. But okay, I think I covered everything. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but I just wanted to share with you guys all these things that, you know, it's getting to be like a usual thing, that there's so much confusion, so many changes. You know, half the times I don't even know how I sum everything up and the words come out, and a lot of times I'm like, I can't even find the words, because I'm just like, this doesn't even make sense. It's so crazy. But you know, it is what it is, right? The only thing we can do is try our best to figure things out, share with each other. That is basically what this channel has become. My channel originally supposed to be about vlogging with my family and stuff, but I have been putting out these videos for unemployment, and I put a hold on my vlogging because I'm like, right now in this moment, this is what I need to be sharing to try to help whoever I can. Even in the comments below, everybody has been so awesome commenting and sharing their experience. So, you know, guys, the only thing that I ask is that you wind up sharing this all over your social media, because the more people that we can help, the better. You know, July 31st is right around the corner, and I would hate for people to be like, I was so confused, I couldn't even figure things out or whatever. So you know what, guys, you know, do everybody else a favor, share this content. That way they can look in the comments, they can, you know, listen to my video and see what's going on, what it is that they can change, how they can figure things out. All right, guys? All right, so enough with me blabbing, right? And as always, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, share this content so that way people can also get help. I know that these videos that I'm posting are helping us all, because we're feeding off of each other, seeing what each other's doing and all that. And you know what? Let's try to help as many people as we can, okay? So guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. That way you know every time I post a video. And you guys be safe out there. Bye.